Property investment is the first part of the equation. Adding value to the property is the second part of the equation. Therefore, a combination of both is very lethal. My life was changed because of property investment, not because of interior design. You understand? Huh? But you need both to leverage. In the market, there are no people talking about interior design as a yield fact. So how many of you here have been to Die with Massive Debt program? That's you. Oh, very good. How many of you have not been to Die with Massive Debt program? Okay, so we are talking about almost 60-40, yeah? All right. Now, for the benefit of those people who have not gone into the property investment Die with Massive Debt program, in actual fact, there are 5 leverage points in property investment. How many? 5. I shall draw it out now. All right. So the first key you must understand, this is what I call the formula of property lifeline. All right. This is a formula I created and I simplify. And I took this formula and now I'm going Asia to teach. I teach overseas people how to actually buy their own properties. Next week I'm going to Myanmar. Another month or so I'm going to Indonesia, Jakarta as well. So I already went to Vietnam, Laos, Singapore, many areas. I teach them how to buy their own property by using this formula. And when we say this formula, you must understand all this is pertaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember this? And those of you who came to the preview, you also remember this. Yes? Yes. So in these 5, there are 5 elements inside, what we call 5 leverage points. And each leverage point, you localize it by putting the element inside. What do I mean by that? This is the market. This is leverage point number 1. All right. The leverage point number 2 is the property. All right. Market, you understand there is what called inflation. And there's inflation, there's localization of inflation. All right. Understanding the key fundamental, you know that this will change either per quantum, either per year, either per 10 years, 7 years, 8 years, based on rule of 72. This will change based on that. So you go to any country, you will understand this, you understand the timeline. All right? Then after that, we got talked about property. Now, in property, there are 3 types of buying. First type of buying is money, no problem. Second type, money not enough. Third type, no money. Which one are you? Right. Different people buy differently. If you come here for property investment, and so happen that you come for this interior design, you need the combination of this. All right. So then you become a property entrepreneur. If you don't have money, still don't have your property yet, this knowledge will catapult you to getting a good one. Because those of you money no problem and money not enough, it's not very difficult for you to buy a property. It's just identifying the property. So in that, we have 11 effects. Right? 11 effects is the one that you choose how to buy the right one. Okay. Now, with that as well, we know how to actually get the numbers out, churn the number out. All right. So this is getting your first property or your first of many property. Okay. So then the leverage point number 3 is this. Loan. This is where you buy property using company structure and using investment holding company. You say, Adrian, I don't have money. Why should I even learn this? You begin and end in the mind. You come here for the education, you must understand that this is how the way of the world play the game. Now, if you understand that, that makes you very small. Let you understand that the world that you are in is very small because this is something very big. So to let you understand this, then only you will be motivated. For me, personal wealth is Google stuff. Probably for you, it's not, because some of you are just starting to buy property. So that is also the reason why we have the 12-month membership, where you come in and you learn together. And as you are in the community, it's better for you. You understand? Because you come into a what do you call a workshop. Okay, let me say this. I go into the workshop. I wanted something which I cannot get. Instead of complaining it, I do it myself lah. And that's the reason why I formed the community up. Those of you who are actually in the business, or you are in a good paying job, yet money still not enough, probably you might look into your life. It's not by saving, it's by owing money in property. All right? So that is something that you can look for. Because I started with money not enough. In my life, there was never a time where I do not have money. Because I'm very good at talking, ma. So I talk, people give me money lah. All right? So for me, I have never no money, not enough only. All right? So those of you who have money no problem. My suggestion is come in here to leverage this knowledge so that you can make extra effortlessly by going into depths. You understand? Huh? Very deep. All right? So that you can bless other people as well. Please don't be selfish. All right? You are not selfish as per se, but please don't forget lah. You've got extra. Giving your own one, very hard-seeking. But additional knowledge that you have, you grow it, it makes you more happy. When you give, you're happier. Okay? So that is on the loan part. Then after that, we have this. Interest. This is where it's a double-edged sword. It can kill you, all right, if you don't know how to play, because we are talking about refinancing. It can make you a lot of money if you leverage it responsibly. In this, I show you many things. Remember the loan engine? All right. Now, I show you what the rich are doing. I'm not asking you to do it if you don't feel like doing it. Remember, huh? Because I teach you how to tweak. It's then some people in the market say that I'm a devil. I'm not. I'm just showing what people do so that you understand. That's the whole purpose of you come to learn. You understand, huh? So then you understand what is people doing. Those of you who are not in the class, you'll be enjoying lah on Dive with Massive Debt. All right? Then you understand how to tweak the numbers. All right? That is what people do. I learn. I make it transferable to my students. All right? So that is on the interest. This one. This is the one that you are here today. Okay? You are here today is because of it will double, and you will have rental, and this is a capital gain. So this is the capital that you put in. This is the rental, and rental is actually what we call right? These are the fifth element or the fifth component of leverage point. Understanding this yield, then you will be able to actually absorb all this. Because right now, the problem with a lot of property is you cannot get back the yield. Either you cannot get back the yield, or you renovate it very expensive. You understand, huh? So, these 3 days, I am going to show you how to fish. At the same time, I give you some fish. Once you understand this, you can go out and you can fish yourself as well. All right? So that is the objective of these 3 days. To satisfy this component. What component is that? Yield. All right? So throughout this 3 days, we will be solely targeting on the yield. But before you can understand the yield, you must understand the root. So that you can be sure. And then you say, Adrian, the interior design one, I want come interior design. I want to be in property investment. You teach me too deep in interior design. If you do not understand the root, it's very difficult for you to expand your horizon. So the root is very important.